HunTech Game and Outdoor is proudly brought to you by Wildebeest, DJI, Open Wapens, SSG Cases, Mute Silencers, No Scent for an undetected hunt, and Magnum Archery.
Welcome to another episode of HunTech Game and Outdoor. Guys, we're really excited to share this episode with you again. We're on our way to Wildebeespan Bow Hunting. It's going to be an action-packed episode. I'll be using my new Hoyt Axius Ultra, and hopefully I'll get the chance to also take out the Raven R26. I'm really excited to visit Dirk and his team again here at Wildebeespan. So stay tuned and see what we're going to get.
Wildebeespan has become one of our yearly destinations, and it's so awesome to be back here again. I'm really excited to get to share this episode with you guys again. We're going to test out some new products. I've invited one of my friends with, so let's open the gate and get into the farm.
We got forever and ever and ever. Time moves so quickly when you're by my side. It's easy to get lost when I'm with you.
Wildebeespan is situated 3.5 hours drive from Hoyt Tambo International Airport in a malaria-free part of the South African bushveld savanna.
People might say that we're going insane. How can a love that's so good be erased?
My friend, it's so awesome to be back here at Wildebeespan. And before I came here, you sent me some pictures about the camp. It's awesome to see the upgrades you guys have done here.
Yeah, Johan, we constantly like to strive to do a little bit of changes for the guys so that when they come back that it doesn't always look the same. And yeah, so it was time again now a little bit just to repaint the rooms and shovel the furniture and just make it a little bit different than the usual.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we're still looking forward to some more upgrades.
With the 4 chalets you guys have, and with the loft, how many guys can you sleep here?
Normally we sleep 8 guys comfortably in the rooms. With the loft and the main building having its own toilet and shower, you can easily do 10. But sometimes we push in a guy or 2, so we've done 10 to 12 guys. But on bow hunting, that's big groups.
Okay, yeah.
Normally on the bow hunting, a camp of we don't normally go more than 10 people.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've got enough blinds for everybody. So yeah, if we do a full group, that's going to be around about. We can easily comfortably sleep 10 people.
And I know the previous seasons that we were here, you guys struggled with a little bit of drought, but I can see the leaves are green and you guys had some rain here.
No, we're definitely into a wet system now. Yeah, well, yeah, for our hunting week, we had, I mean, this is only middle October and we already had 80 millimeters of rain. So that's the most rain we had in a long time this time of year. So yeah, it's awesome for us and awesome for all the farms and the farmers here. It's not going to be that awesome for the hunting. It's going to be difficult, but it's always difficult. It's never easy. It's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called hunting. It's shooting. So, yeah.
Definitely, especially the bow hunting. A lot of guys have got a very misimpression about bow hunting, and they think it's easy. But you come and try it for yourself and come and see, and I promise you, it's not.
Yeah.
You've got a much bigger chance as a bow hunter to end up going home, not shooting what you want. And then when a rifle hunter, it's a little bit, I think, a little bit more accessible to go out and look and find the animals, and you can harvest them on distances. Whether we're on the bow hunting, you haven't got those privileges.
Yeah.
And for those guys that think bow hunting is easy, you can come and try it yourself. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Like we'll see this week.
I know, I hunt with rifle or bow. I think I get the most buck fever with the bow because the animals stand less than 20 yards in front of you. For them to hear you, to smell you, the chance is so much bigger.
Yeah, it's a different type of adrenaline.
Yeah.
If you can shoot with your bow and you can harvest an animal, and you don't shake afterwards, or you're not very excited afterwards, then yeah, something's wrong. You have to every time. Doesn't matter how many times you do it. It's always just it's a lot of adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Having to be in stealth mode and not to spook anything, and to harvest the animal from even from heights. And I'm not even talking about walking and stalking. That's extremely difficult with the bow.
So I've invited one of my, let's call it celebrity friends. He's a very big local singer, Brendan Peyper. This will be his first bow hunting experience, so hopefully we'll get him lined up with a few animals to hunt here.
Oh, we seriously hope so. It's not going to be easy. Like I said, the bush is blossoming and everything is. You can hear the leaves in the trees growing, especially with this beautiful sunshine that we got after the rains. You guys are going to see this bush change.
Yeah,
you're going to see it in the next few days, because this is a very thankful sandy bush area. A little bit of rain here and you won't believe how everything explodes.
Yeah.
And we're going to be in the middle of that explosion, so it's not going to be that easy.
Oh well, it's not my first trip here, so I know every time we were here, at least we were successful. And just thanks again for inviting us here. It's always so awesome for us to be here. Like your slogan says, home of the bow hunter, I feel like I'm part of the family now.
Yeah. No, Johan, you guys are always welcome.
Let's see what this episode is going to bring for us. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to be hard work, I can promise you.
Yeah, no, thanks again, man. We're excited to see what's going to happen.
No, thanks, Johan. Yeah, so let's get everything started and see if we can pop in a blind.
Yeah. This segment is brought to you by VisionWorks, Biltong Supply Company, Normark Outdoors, Ultimo Group, Seek Thermal, Weberholzer Taxidermy, and Night Sight.
No-scent laundry pods, hair and body wash, and field spray allows you to hunt undetected using our revolutionary enzyme formula that eliminates 100% of human odor.
So this was our first morning going out looking for what was on the list to shoot. Dirk said actually it was open. It's just the eland cows that just had calved that we couldn't shoot.
and there was 2 certain yellow bulls we couldn't shoot. So me and Andries, we went to the blind in the morning, but it was heavily overcast. So from the morning, from 6 o'clock we got in the blind till about 11 o'clock. Nothing came in. And then to my surprise, something appeared at the blind. So from 2018 right through to 2019, sitting in the blinds, I didn't even spot this waterbuck one time. I even asked Dirk, do you even have this waterbuck bull on the ranch? So I was quite astonished when I saw this bull in front of us. I didn't have reception in the blind, so the waterbuck bull left, and Dirk came to pick up later that night. The next morning we went back. Again at 11 o'clock, the waterbuck bull came in with some cows. But I think the wind gusted and they ran off. So for the whole day, the waterbuck came in with the cows. They would come in about 40 to 50 yards, then it would stop, they would turn around and run away. This is really frustrating, especially if you really wanted to shoot the specific bull. You know you've been after him for 3 years, you couldn't get a shot on him. You can kick yourself because you know the day before he was standing in front of you. So this is maybe a tip I can give you guys. If there's an animal you want to shoot, take the shot. Don't wait for the next moment to take it. So on Wednesday, finally, I was sitting alone in the blind. Andries went to sit with Brendan in another blind. I waited for about 4 hours. Then when I looked up, I saw the waterbuck cows in front of me. At that moment, I forgot how it felt to have buck fever. I felt my heart pumping inside my throat. It was a totally feeling that I have forgotten, because the last time I bow hunted was in 2019. And with this year, with the lockdown, I didn't get chance within the hunting season, so only now, late the season, I got the chance again to do some bow hunting. So when that waterbuck bull stepped in, I could feel the adrenaline pumping. So I waited and I waited and I waited. I waited for that bull to give me only that small window of opportunity so I can just wait for that specific moment to take my shot. Dirk just arrived here and I'm gonna look for that waterbuck bull. Man, I got buck fever. They were 12 yards away from me when I took that shot. The shot looked very good for me, and that's officially the first kill for the Hoyt Axius. Man, I'm impressed. Let's go look at that beautiful buck. Expired within 50 yards. Wow, what experience, guys.
Walking up to the Waterbuck bull, I knew I had waited 3 years for this specific moment. I was overwhelmed by feelings, and I was really thankful that I could get the opportunity to harvest this specific bull.
No-scent laundry pods, hair and body wash, and field spray allows you to hunt undetected using our revolutionary enzyme formula that eliminates 100% of human odor.
So day one, I went to Magnum Archery. I met up with Seppi and Johan from HunTech, and Seppi gave me a bow to shoot with. It's a Hoyt, and I was pretty impressed that I could shoot that targets, and I started liking it, and it went from something I wanted to do to something I'm addicted to. So yeah, for 2 months I was practicing targets at home, and then we came to Wildebeespan with HunTech, and it was just an amazing experience from Pretoria to here. And when we got at the farm, very rewarding. It's a nice feel. It's awesome just being in the bushveld and being looked after. And then day one we went to the first blind. The golden wildebeest started coming in, but all of them had some calves or they were pregnant, so we couldn't get a shot, a clear shot. Day two, we didn't see anything. But yeah, there was some activity with the cats on the farm, so that made it a bit difficult for the bucks to come in and drink water and to come into the open. So yeah, day three, we sat and we sat and we sat. We saw a lackavan, and we saw some wildebeest, and then we went to another blind to go late afternoon, and then the golden wildebeests also started coming in. So when the golden wildebeest started coming in to drink water and to eat, it was about 5:30, almost 6 o'clock, and my heart started pounding out of my chest. I didn't think clearly for a moment, and then I just calmed myself down. The wildebeest that was targeted, that we were going to shoot, it didn't give us a clear shot at first because there was calves behind her, and then she came into the open. when I drawed my bow and I started looking through the sight, it was half too good to be true that it came to this. And it wasn't even 5 seconds that I pulled the trigger, and the arrow just went through the buck. I saw a lot of blood, and the wildebeest ran off. And I was a little bit shaky at first, and then the nerves calmed down.
I gave it to him. How is it? A one-way ticket to Belgium.
We opened a castle, and me and Uncle Dirk, we cheersed and gave high fives and stuff after we saw the footage. And we were certain that it was a high lung shot and both lungs were hit. So the buck wouldn't be more than 20 meters away. And that's exactly what happened. So when we got out of the hide, the sun was starting to set, and I got my arrow, and there was a lot of blood on the arrow, and I saw my Jack Russell Trompie busy following the blood trail, and I just started walking behind him. I saw a lot of blood.
How are you feeling?
It's amazing. First blood. And then the next moment, I saw it, my golden wildebeest lying there, Trompie first on the scene. And it was a really rewarding feeling just to get to the buck and to see it's dead. And it was a really emotional feeling and a moment for me.
Zo sterk ze leeuw, wat brood door die aarde dreen. Jy voel die kracht en jy weet daar's 'n plan.
What an incredible harvest for one's first bow hunt. It's something to be really proud of.
No-scent laundry pods, hair and body wash, and field spray allows you to hunt undetected using our revolutionary enzyme formula that eliminates 100% of human odor.
Los vir my daar deur in die bosveld, waar die lewe begin, waar die teerpad eindig. Onder die ou mopanie voel dit heilig. Los vir my daar is ek veilig. Ek wil die oggend begin met 'n blik vol koffie. En in die aand gaan bad onder die hitte van 'n donkie. Want ek is jagter, ek het my siel in die bos verloor, en die volmaan opgespoor. Dis in die Guaribos, waar die kudu spook en die jakkals chant, soos 'n geweerskoot. Ek is die jagter, vat my bosveld toe. Ek is jagter, vat my bosveld toe. Waar 'n bosveld is, daar lê my hart. Langs 'n rooi grondpad, straat, waar die ou plaas ek dis waar ek sal wag. Waar die manne by mekaar kom, so begin die jag. Van is hier waar jy my kan neerlê, waar ek lang gesprekke by die jou baas het. Want ek is jagter, ek het my siel in die bos verloor, in die volmaan opgespoor, tussen die guaribos, waar die kudu spook en die jakkals jump, soos 'n geweerskoot. Ek is jagter, vat my bosveld toe. Ek is jagter, vat my bosveld toe. Ek is jagter, vat my bosveld toe. Ek is jagter, vat my bosveld toe.
So Brendan, tell me, this was your first bow kill. How was this experience for you?
It was truly amazing. We sat for 3 days, and the last light of the third day, the gold wildebeest came in to eat, and it was about 17 meters out. And when I looked through my sight, it was just unbelievable to think that it came to this point now. So yeah, I took the shot, and it was a double long shot, and the buck ran for about 25-30 yards or meters.
Yeah.
And then Trompie, my Jack Russell, came down to him on the blood trail. So yeah, it was really amazing. I started shaking after I shot, and I was uncertain if it was the right connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unbelievable to think that I'm so addicted to gun hunting. This was 10 times better and 10 times nicer to just wait and get up close to the animals. You know, you can pick one, and it's just amazing.
You know, if that buck fever kicks in, it's like the adrenaline rush going through your veins. Sometimes you just have to calm yourself. Okay, let's get calm, let's take the shot, and let's hope for the best, you know?
Yeah, and I must say from the start I was backed by the best. I went to the shop there at Magnum Archery, and Seppi Sillier, I didn't know him at the time, but a lot of people, word of mouth and stuff, a lot of people told me who I'm dealing with. And then I realized, but this is the big leagues, and he gave me a bow, and we came to Wildebeespan, and everything just worked out perfect.
I know Sepp is a good friend of mine, and I'm so glad that you could, you know, meet up with him and start working on something together. And,
yo, what a nice guy.
And Dirk and his team here at Wildebeespan, you can agree with me, they go out of their way to make sure they put you on a buck. Their hospitality, you can't describe how awesome it is to be here, you know?
Yeah, it's insane. The rooms are perfect, and we can really get a good night's sleep before we get up early in the morning. So, and then the cooler bags get packed, and there's beer and Coke and everything to keep you freshened up. And even if you're sitting up to 6 hours in one hide and it's getting really hot, you can still be at ease. If the animals come in, you just have confidence, you know. It's a like a vibe here in the bush. It will always be this way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels like home.
No, it's awesome, and I'm so glad you can share this with us, and hopefully this is the beginning of many more adventures.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Congratulations on that golden of yours.
Thanks.
Catch us on the next episode where we continue our trip at Wildebeespan. For more info on our sponsors and destination, visit our website at www.huntechpro.co.za and find us on social media under HunTech Pro.